Good morning there, Leonard Parker here. In this video, I'm going to provide a response to a question that came in on Quora about SEO spiders and how do they work. Well, SEO spider, in a nutshell, is the computers that Google and other search engine companies have, and they use these computers to crawl your website. So just taking Google, for example, Google's goal is to provide the best information for your search query as possible. And so the way that the search engine finds information and more importantly finds new information is via these SEO spiders or these computers that are reviewing. The common phrase is crawling your website. So those are what SEO spiders are, and they're used to find new content. Or let's say if you wrote a blog article 2 years ago, and then this week you finally got around to updating it, it helps these SEO spiders help Google and other search engines find updated content. And it's really the first step when it comes to improving your search engine rankings and your overall organic visibility. So first step is to make sure that your website is crawlable. Now, to do that, there's a few options. First, you should set up Google Search Console for your website, and this will allow you to view any crawlability errors that are going on with your website or any obstacles that's preventing the SEO spiders from crawling your website in an efficient manner. So some common issues, you might have pages that are marked as no index, but they should be indexed. Index simply means that they're eligible to show up in Google and in the Google search results. Other issues, maybe you have a broken link. Maybe you updated the URL and wasn't aware that the URL was updated, and now you have a broken link in Google, in the Google index. Redirect issues can also provide an issue with redirect with crawling and block SEO spiders from doing their work. Now, other than that, so let's say once you get Google Search Console set up for your website, you also want to make sure that you submit a sitemap for your site and a robots.txt file for your site. And before you submit those to Google, you want to make sure that your sitemap is formatted correctly and it's put together correctly. And if you're not a technical SEO, I highly recommend using Yoast SEO and WordPress. There are some negative things about Yoast SEO, but as far as something as beginner level as setting up the sitemap for your site, it's a great option, and it'll pretty much take care of it for you. And really the sitemap is kind of like a directory to your website. So it includes all of the folders, all of the pages that are on your website. Now your robots.txt file, on the other hand, gives the search spiders, the search SEO spiders, instructions on how to crawl your website. So a common issue, like I mentioned before, is that in that robots.txt file, you might have all the pages on your site marked as no index, and it's been 3 years and you're wondering why none of your pages are showing up in Google. There are also cases where you might now want a particular page on your site to be available to the general public. So maybe if you're offering a discount based on a certain association or certain affiliation with another company or another organization, you might want that page to only be available to members of that organization. In that case, you will want to no index that page, and that will tell Google and the search spiders, hey, this page exists, but I don't want it to show up in the Google search results. And so that's pretty much will take care of 80% of what you need to know as far as making your website as efficient as possible to crawl for SEO spiders. Now, if you want to troubleshoot issues, there is a free tool called Screaming Frog SEO, and it's free up to, if your page, I believe, has 500 URLs, which for most small to medium-sized businesses should be sufficient. And it'll identify any issues with broken links. It'll identify any issues with redirect chains. So basically, you're redirecting old URL to a new URL, but there's some issue in between that redirection. And one other thing, and this is where I'll close the video, is that you can also look at the internal links for your site. So internal links are very important for SEO, and it's a great way to get your newer pages indexed faster and get them seen by the SEO spiders. So typically when you're building internal links on your website, of course you want to make sure that, let's say we have a page about depression, that you only link to pages that are related to that general category. So either that's external links, which I'm not going to talk about here, or internal links, which are links to other pages on your site. And you want to make sure that those are relevant. And typically, the way you want this to flow, I don't have my whiteboard up here, but you basically want to take the pages on your site that have the most backlinks, so other sites linking to it. So usually that's going to be your home page or your main, your most popular blog pages. You want to take those pages and then do internal links to your more unpopular pages or your less popular pages that aren't getting as many or any backlinks at all, or not as getting as much traffic. And that's really how you can improve the visibility for those pages, because you're linking to them from higher authority pages on your website, while also making them easier to find for SEO spiders. So hope this video has been helpful. There's a ton of information out there. I'll share a few resources here in the description. But if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. We can help sort out what issues your website may be having with the SEO spiders. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day.